Things are bubbling up quite nicely here. A healthy whiff of expectation laced with the odd infusion of nerves. Everyone knows what's at stake here. The chance to play on a grander stage. It is time now to focus. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kick-off. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being an... Oh, good climb! And for a moment, time stood still. Rice wins the duel this time. Fernando Torres flings it, and a header! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Liverpool leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. Guardiola receives it, foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Liverpool are now forced to play the bulk of the game a man short.
Well, that's called taking one for your team because a one-on-one situation was about to develop.
Cunha is behind this one. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Shevchenko! And that's off target. Looking for the run, Shevchenko. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Rice. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Shevchenko. Played back.
Oh, that's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Rice. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, well measured. Oh, that's fabulous. Great ball, and he's... Oh, shooting chance! And that's a good finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Liverpool are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football.
Tries a shot! Oh, wow, that's crazy! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, that was vital. Right, Shevchenko. Oh, that's a key interception. Haaland. He's had a shot! What about that from Fernando Torres? A finish of true class. And they're threatening to fly away here. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will stick. Decent chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Impressive jump. Oh, it needed better placement.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
And that has left him in a heap. Van de Ven. Oh, Red, nice interception.
De Bruyne really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Great vision, and he's worked it through. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Menu! It's in! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. De Ligt. Vardiol. And it's Menu. Spread it left. Here's Matheus Cunha. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Oh, there's a probing ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Fernandes. Haaland. Fernandes. That's a good ball out wide. And he's quick to return it.
You'll be disappointed with that.
Right, Shevchenko. And it's Menu. And there's green grass ahead of him. That's the keeper's ball. And it's half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think we're seeing a very good example of what to do when you're a man light. Some of the covering play has been hugely impressive, and that owes a lot to focus and discipline, which have been top-notch, of course, since the sending off.
Liverpool up by 3 after a terrific 45 minutes. Even in a game like this, you would think that should be enough. So the action resumes. Looking for options for movement. Ball's gone out of play. It's a pretty loose pass. Now that's well seen too. Rice. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, that's superb. Oh, well played. Shevchenko. Menu. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Haaland. Oh, good take in a good area. Getting up there! Great football, shot and save.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. And it's made its way to him. Guardiola. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Guardiola receives it in a wide position. Rice.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Great ball if he can get there. He has found the way through. And the finish!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Shevchenko. And it's Ødegaard. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Fernandes. Now it's Shevchenko. He's looking wide. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's managed to get free. Van de Ven. Ødegaard. And it's Rice. Now Ødegaard. Casemiro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Van Nistelrooy. That's destined for the flank. Matheus Cunha. Knocks it into space. Can he latch on to this? He's picked it, and Shevchenko! And that is a truly outstanding save. There's a player in need of attention here.
Yeah, and, you know, I think it appears to have been bothering him for a while.
Well, he is going to soldier on by the looks of it. Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Place. Cunha plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Rice. He's found the way through. Good ball, good take. He is through here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, they've got it again. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. It's gone for a throw-in. Gets his head on it! No, not the best of headers. Casemiro. Fernandes. Guardiola. Oh, no joy this time. A slight, and it's been given away. And he's in, and the shots! Relentless! Just relentless! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
And there's the shot! And that's a sharp finish. And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
To be expected.
And the shot! And it's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Fernandez. And it's Casemiro. Now Van Dijk. Haaland does really well to win the ball there. Thinks about the shot. Here comes the cross. Donnarumma claims it safe hands. And the number on the board is 3. Burmo. Adams. Nice control. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Shevchenko. And there goes the final whistle. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph.
Car parked outside the stadium gate.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim? Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes, and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace to that, and he's a formidable presence at the back.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Garcia claims comfortably. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Pedri. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Maradona. He's on it, can he get away? Played out to the left flank. Now it's Pedri. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's De Jong. He can run onto that. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, well measured. And there's a goal! Oh, but the flag's up.
The decision came a little late because the referee initially didn't see the assistance flag, but it's the right call.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Kubasi. Picked out brilliantly. Goes for a shot! Of course! The perfect outcome to mark his 50th game. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
And here's the chance to counter. Can he get it through? And the shot! And that is wildly off target.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
it's Lewandowski. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. There's the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Madrid have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Xabi Alonso gets on his bike and on the move. Well, that looks a decent ball. In towards the back stick. And the keeper gets his hands on it. What a throw in. De Jong. Well, that pass isn't the best. Eder Militao. Now it's Yamal. Ambitious ball here. And that is expertly dealt with. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Yamal! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Foot in. Now it's Rafinha. Pedri. And it's Casado. Half an hour played now. And it's De Jong. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Maradona. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He has found the way, takes a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Casado. Eric Garcia. De Jong. Alexander-Arnold. Casado. This is De Jong. Alexander-Arnold. Casado. Madrid are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Yamal. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Maradona.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
In with the challenge. And reclaimed it in a trice. Aims beyond the defence. Camavinga clears without hesitation. Pedri. And it's Casado. De Jong.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And it's Camavinga.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Goulet. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Real chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Oh, good climb! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. Now, the team's still separated by one goal, but it should be very different. Madrid just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Madrid have played well here and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. Second period is on the way.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Into the channel. Look at this. Oh, shooting chance! De Jong. It's Camavinga. De Jong. Looking for the rock. Decent chance! He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, this looks sharp. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but...
He'll try from distance! Lewandowski. And Jamal. Now it's Lewandowski.
Madrid have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Xavi Alonso.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Oh, Red, nice interception. And that has been slung wide. And it's Bellingham. And here's Maradona. And the finish! Just cruising! They are cruising! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Camavinga. Oh, what a mistake! Great challenge, time to perfection. And here's Bellingham. Shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's travelling a long way. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Maradona. He slings it in.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Now, can they get him away? Deftly away. He shifted it to the flank. Pedri. Lewandowski. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And he was alert to it. Jamal. And that has put paid to that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. De Jong. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Arda Güler. Pedri. Rafinha. De Jong. Eric Garcia. Knocks it into space. Thinks about the shot. Now it's Lewandowski. Lovely feet. Shot could be... It's Alonso! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El
So
dorsal
their
14,
fourth corner of the game.
Xavi Alonso. El dorsal 10. El dorsal 8.
Chance! And a neat finish! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Valverde. Casado. And it's Casado. Lewandowski! It's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's got four. That's... and a chance! Goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Another one! This must be his personal high. The final 5 minutes. Valverde. Now he's got space here. Oh, he's found support out wide. And claimed it back swiftly. Backward it goes. Big chance! Oh, there was plenty on that. Koundé picks it up from the goal kick. Here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal proves just a little bit too strong. 5 minutes to add. And here's Oyarzabal. Gavi. Now it's Yamal. Looking to play him in. Good ball, good take. He's got away. Yamal gets his head on it! Oh, good finish. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
It's played through for him. Casado, and that will be it. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're underway. Well, Bojan Krkić set a number of goal-scoring records in his youth, and you can still see in him the qualities that made him such a phenomenon at that level.
Adaptability and pace, those are the qualities, Peter. He doesn't have the physique of a traditional striker, so it's all about playing across the front line, switching positions, keeping defenders on their toes.
And he got the best footballing education going when it comes to that sort of play. And the shot! It's in!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Madrid are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Header! And he scores! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one.
Decent chance! And he makes no mistake. And they've got their lead back. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
He's had a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
And we have our very first corner. That's really well cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Bellingham gets into a good position. He has a look up. Now the ball in. Well read, and the danger is averted. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And there's just a keeper in his way. Bojan! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Barcelona dragged themselves back again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Well, there's the clearance. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Mbappe. Xavi Alonso. It's a pretty loose pass. Mbappe! Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Real chance! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Barcelona leading now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Looking to play him in. Chouameni. Solot.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Pedri. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Barcelona now in a position far more desirable.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Played into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Swung over. And here's Bojan. He's in a great position here. And Bojan! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're threatening to fly away here. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
El dorsal 27.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Los niños que estén interesados en echar una mano como recogepelotas pueden informarse en las oficinas del estadio.
Well, this is a critical game. A chance for the perfect statement to any potential rival that you are aiming higher at their expense. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this lad, Pau Kubarsi, is another defender schooled in the art of total football. I mean, the strength is part of the package for any centre-back, but what marks him out is his excellent reading of the game, his confidence to go and get on the ball and link up with people further up the pitch. This guy's outstanding.
No argument from me on that front. Tries a shot! Perilously close. The most accurate pass. Bellingham. Goulet. He's had it taken off him. Goulet. Madrid are looking to break at pace. Lovely pass, but can he... And the finish! We've got a goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Xavi Alonso. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now this could be a chance. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now it's Alvarez. Valverde thinks about the shot. Xavi Alonso.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bellingham with the delivery. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
And he skips past his man. He's being urged to shoot. Has to go back here. Bellingham. And that has been cleared. That'll be a corner. Lewandowski, clearly the target here.
Well, he is someone you can count on to get his head to it, one way or another, Peter.
Goulet. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Alexander-Arnold does well to get it back. Oh, important interception. Valverde. Alvarez. Almost half an hour in now. He can run onto that. Alvarez! And he's stuck it away. They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That was a given. It always was.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Madrid restore parity. Takes a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Nice sequence of passes, this. Goulet will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bellingham. And it's Arda Goulet. Threads one in. Bellingham. Decent chance! Again, a brilliant save. It's their second corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Valverde, nicely aimed pass. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Probing pass, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, nicely intercepted. Xabi Alonso venturing down the left. Now it's Lewandowski. Chance! There it is! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Madrid have their lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Alvarez, great chance! And he hits the net. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what...
Oh, he's been caught napping! That's the end of the first 45. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Madrid get the second half started. Tchouaméni. Mbappe. It's played through for him. Mbappe. Deftly away. That'll be a throw. Valverde. That is ended up in no man's land. Piqué. This is a promising build-up. Now, can they get him away? And a chance! Gareth, glittering bell!
I kind of had a feeling it was going to be him, Peter. He's one of those players who has a natural knack of reading the tide of a game, and he knew it was his time to make his mark. Sensational.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. Madrid have themselves a chance from the spot.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 11, Bale.
Courtois clearly engaging in mind games here. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Madrid now in a position far more desirable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining one.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bellingham. Big chance! Just cruising. They are cruising. It's all becoming so easy. It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
Oh, that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller minute Neymar. Neymar! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
That's a shade optimistic.
Lewandowski clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's Lewandowski! That is terrific from Lewandowski! A finish of true class! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Little doubt who they'll be aiming at here.
Well, I can imagine it's going to be quite a scramble for the ball, but we know who has the magnetic impact.
And now they can spring out of defence. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
This is a promising build-up. Oh, beautifully shaped ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nicked it back promptly. Vinicius Junior touches it back.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Chouameni, it's a really well-measured ball. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Alexander-Arnold.
Madrid are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Chouameni does really well there. He is strong. That is good alertness. And the pass is intercepted. Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. He was under real pressure there. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Madrid definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity. Vinicius Junior! Vinicius Junior! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Vinicius Junior cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break and a big chance wasted.
Strokes it back. Goulet. And the counter is on. No, again there's no way through. Messi. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe.
Madrid have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Not where it came from. And he welcomes it in. Chance! Not a bad try by any means. And this is Bale.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Looking for a runner. And he cuts out the supply. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. Lewandowski knocks it into space. Look at the space here. Shot a goal! It's in! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Shot, surely! Oh no, what has happened here? Well, there's the clearance. Great vision. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Alaba is there, and he can pick it up. It's a pretty loose pass. Goulet. Xavi Alonso. Oh, Red, nice interception. Not the most accurate pass. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham. Mbappe. Arda Güler. Dani Olmo. We are into overtime. Well timed, excellent interception. Threads one in. And this is Lewandowski. Might be to... Can he finish? Well taken goal. Into the lead once more. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Madrid with the lead. And it's half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
And this is Bale. Alaba proves too strong, too smart. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And he's quick to return it. Didn't quite work for him. Has a look and plays it forward. Now, can he find a finish? Tries a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Test. Oh, he's been caught napping! Dani Olmo can clear it away. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Neymar. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's got the beating of his man. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Spread to the right. And here's Bellingham. Can he finish? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Neymar. Pass somewhat off target. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Madrid clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Madrid have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Shot could be on. He's shapes to shoot! And he should have made them pay.
Vinicius Junior deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Será sustituido por el dorsal 4.
And he's had it nicked away. Chouameni. Lovely pass, but can he... And Messi! Oh, he doesn't look too happy with that. That has not gone well. And here's Vinicius Junior. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And the through ball. Pass is just off target. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Lewandowski! He has hit that forcefully.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Half an hour gone in the second half.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Hoisted it, it's rising! And he has his goal! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them favourites now.
Madrid are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Koundé gets on his bike and on the move. Oh, that pass isn't the best. He's had a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Chouameni clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one.
Oh, great leap! But he's left disappointed.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Neymar making good progress. And here's Bale. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Messi tries to pass it through. And this is Lewandowski. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick.
It's not a good idea in affording free kicks in these positions.
Oh, shoot! And he shoots! Oh, that could be pivotal! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it!
El dorsal 17.
Madrid now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
And that will be the final act. Madrid can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow.